Imagine you just hit send on a message you needed to send. Then, 5 seconds later, you feel your chest tighten, your palms go a little clammy, and suddenly you're drafting a retraction you don't want to send. Or you sit down to ask for money, and your brain stalls. What if I told you that in 60 to 90 seconds, you could reliably change that physiology and leave the conversation clearer, more decisive, without waiting for courage to arrive? In this episode, I'll teach you 3 simple temperature prompts that do exactly that. Short, safe, repeatable cues you can use now to interrupt reactivity and anchor one concrete microaction. Let's dive in.
Quick frame. Your body's temperature regulation links tightly to arousal systems. A small, cool cue can lower immediate adrenaline and sharpen boundaries. A gentle warmth can soothe rumination and restore focused safety. Alternating them briefly breaks stuck loops so you can pivot to action. Important safety note up front. If you have cardiac conditions, severe circulation problems, Raynaud's, or other serious health concerns, check with a provider before trying thermal cues. Also, use these while stationary. Don't walk into traffic or operate heavy machinery during a reset.
Overview. There are 3 prompts you'll learn: cool clear, warm ground, and contrast dip. Each takes around 60 to 90 seconds. The decision rule is simple. Pick one prompt and pair it with one tiny, verifiable microaction, something you can do in under 3 minutes. No ritual without a follow-through. The prompt shifts the body. The microaction turns that shift into evidence that you can act from clarity.
Cool clear. Protocol. Get a small splash of cool water on your hands or a cool cloth to your face. If you're at a sink, run cool water over the backs of your hands for about 10 seconds. Cup water and bring it to your face for another 10 to 20 seconds. Then rest your hands and breathe for the remainder of the minute. Soft inhales and longer exhales. Total time, 60 seconds. What to notice? Your breathing slows. Your jaw unclenches. The urge to immediately react softens. Script you can say aloud or to yourself. Cool, clear. Reset and choose. Use cases? Boundary conversations? A quick money ask? Or drafting a decisive reply? Safety defaults? If cold water feels intense, use cool, not icy, temperature. Stop if you feel lightheaded.
Prompt 2. Warm ground. This is the one you pick when your mind is looping, rumination, shame, that internal dialogue that keeps you stuck. Protocol. Rub your hands together until you feel warmth, or hold a warm cup for 40 to 60 seconds. Pair this with a 4-4 breath. Inhale for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, repeat until the minute is done. Grounding phrase to say quietly, I am here, one step now. Accessibility alternatives, a warm drink, a textured object you can press into your palm, or a heated pad at low intensity. When to use it? After a tense message, if you can't stop replaying something, or when shame keeps you frozen.
Prompt 3. Contrast dip. This one breaks stuckness fast. Protocol. Start with a brief cool cue, 20 seconds of cool hand under water or cool cloth. Then immediately follow with 20 to 40 seconds of warmth, like rubbing hands together or holding a warm mug, finishing with a calm exhale and a 1-sentence micro-action plan. Total, about 60 seconds. The switch, the contrast, creates a reset that your nervous system notices. Conversion script to say aloud, reset complete. Next, open doc and write 1 sentence. Public-friendly variants, splash cool water on wrists under the sink, then hold a warm bottle, or simply alternate cool and warm sensations on your palms. The goal is not comfort alone. It's a reset plus an immediate microstep.
Delivery mechanics, private versus visible prompts. Choose based on context. If you're in a meeting, use discrete variants. Press a textured object, perform breath-only versions, or warm your palms under a sweater. Always pair the prompt with a micro-evidence action, a 2-sentence message, a single button press to send an invoice, opening a document to write a 1-line plan. Minimal kit, a small cloth, a travel mug, or even a bottle of water. Keep the materials mundane, nothing theatrical.
Worked examples so you can picture this. Example 1. Cold cue before a money ask. You're about to ask for a raise or send an invoice follow-up. Excuse yourself to a sink. Run cool water over the backs of your hands for 10 seconds. Cup water to your face for another 10. Breathe out, and then send this line. Quick check. Can we confirm the payment date? That minute often turns a reactive panic into a clear, short message. Example 2. Warm ground after a tense DM. Hold a warm mug. Do 4 breaths for 60 seconds, then write the micro action. I will reply with 1 sentence acknowledging receipt and propose next step. Example 3. Contrast dip to start creative work. Cool your hands, then warm them, and immediately open a blank doc and write for 3 minutes.
Now, the 3-day thermoprobe. This is your conservative experiment to measure whether these prompts actually change outcomes. Pick one prompt for the next 3 days. Metrics: calm minutes, how many minutes in the hour after a prompt you feel calmer than baseline. Micro action completions: did you complete the paired less than 3-minute action? And regret reduced: did you avoid a reaction you would have otherwise made? Logging template: day, prompt used, time, calm minutes, 0 to 60, micro action done, yes or no, regret reduced, yes or no. Short note: do this for 3 days and compare.
Safety and accessibility, again, important. Medical red flags: chest pain, dizziness, known cardiac diagnoses, severe peripheral circulation issues, or Raynaud's can make thermal cues risky. If that applies to you, default to tactile anchors or breath-only versions and consult a provider before trying thermal shifts. For sensory sensitivity, use lower intensity, shorter durations, or a weighted object as an alternative. Reversible intensity rules: always err on the low side, cool, not freezing, warm, not scalding, and stop if anything feels off.
Common failure modes and quick fixes. First, using the prompt as avoidance. If you're using a thermal reset to procrastinate, that's not a win. Fix: force the micro action immediately. Open a doc, send 1 line, press send. Second, missized cues, too strong or too weak. Keep it modest. Third, public misreads. People may notice you warming your hands or holding a mug. Use discrete variants and rehearse a brief phrase like, "I need a quick reset," if you choose to announce it. Small course corrections make these prompts reliable.
Guided micro practice. Let's do a 60-second warm ground together, right now, wherever you are. If you have a warm cup, hold it. If not, rub your palms together until you feel a gentle heat. Breathe in for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Say quietly, "I am here. 1 step now." Keep breathing. Notice your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench. After 60 seconds, open your phone or a document and write 1 micro action. What is the one thing you will do in the next 3 minutes? Done? Great. That pairing is the experiment in miniature.
Before we close, quick recap and an easy first assignment. Pick one prompt this week: cool clear, warm ground, or contrast dip. Use it once a day when you notice reactivity, and log 1 measurable change with the 3-day thermoprobe. My ask: try 1 prompt, track 1 measurable result, and then leave a short review for this episode naming the prompt you used and the change you observed. A simple line like, "Tried warm ground, felt calmer and sent my message, regret dropped." That small feedback loop helps you and helps others know what actually works.
All right, one last thing. These are low-cost, reversible levers. They're not magic, but they are consistent. Use them to stop deciding from reactivity. Use them to create tiny, repeatable evidence that you can act from clarity. Try 1 prompt this week, log your change, and leave that short review telling the community which prompt and what shifted. I'll read them, learn from them, and we'll keep refining this together. Thanks for listening. Go practice 1 small reset and take that 1 micro step.